Well, good afternoon or evening. It's Russell Mays once again on the air. Having a good evening tonight. There's no doubt about it. It's Friday. I hope everyone's having a good time. And what we're going to do tonight is if you'd like to call in and tell me your stupidity story, that's perfectly fine. Or you can type it in the screen, whichever is good for you. I do not care. There is so much stupidity in this world right now, and I can't understand why people are so dumb. And stupidity, it's got me hyperventilating here on stupidity and the dumbness of people. Why is it? Why? Stupidity also leads into conspiracy theories too. The reason why I'm bringing this subject up is I happen to be in a conversation with a person, of course, know this person, pretty intelligent, worldly ways, that kind of stuff, family man, working for a living, that kind of stuff, believes the truthers, the people that he believes our government blew up the towers and brought them down intentionally, killing all those people. Then he believes Building 7 was also an inside job too. All right. I got back online yesterday and I did some research about it and looked it up again, read all the conspiracy theories, all that. And what I came across and realized after reading it all again, I already do believe that it happened as they say. Terrorists took over the planes, flew them in the air, buildings, brought them down. The resulting effect is we're in a new world. Then you started getting people saying, well, they blew up from inside and blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't want to get on the World Trade thing, the conspiracy theory. What I want to get on to is the people that think that this is a conspiracy theory. And that brings into stupidity. And it gets even wider than that. Our media, the news that we listen to all the time, our politicians and our governments, honest to God, believe you're stupid. And you won't do anything. A lot of people are geared not to do anything. They don't want to get involved when death of their livelihood or disappearing, because you have certain countries like, I'm going to be honest with you, China. I think they're totally lying about the coronavirus and what was going on with it. I think there's a virus, but I think the people were too scared to face their government and tell them that they're full of it. So because of their fear, their stupidity came in, which the fear is unjustified, because if you think about it, they quarantined 35 million people in a city. Think about that, folks. Think of how stupid that is. And I don't mean the Chinese people are stupid. I mean the mental mindset of people in general are stupid. Because if they would have thought about it, and if they thought that the coronavirus was not real, you have a force of 35 million people. There isn't a government that would be able to withstand that whether they have weapons or not weapons. That's 35 million people. My God, these people built the Great Wall by hand. There's a lot of stupid things. People, I mean, it's right down to the very. Now, there's phases and levels of stupidity, if you will. One of the phases is just being brain dead for a day. They call it brain farting or something like that. When you're doing something, you're like, oh, okay, I forgot about doing that or whatever. So that gives you a brain fart. Then there's the people that are really not book smart, but streetwise, if you will. They know how to talk to people. They know how to communicate. But you put in front of an exam or a test, and they can't do it. The fear takes over. It's not that they're stupid, but people will call them stupid. Then you actually have people that are stupid. And everybody knows at least one that you just think to yourself, please don't have any children. And I'm sure a lot of you out there think that of me. Please don't have any children. But it's interesting the way people treat other people. Always trying to find a way to put them down to make yourself better. And the news media is a good example of that. They really do think the American people is so stupid that they will believe anything they tell them. And to a point, it's true. There's people that will believe whatever is told on the news to them. There's people that believe even more when they read it on Facebook. Holy Lord, if you've ever gotten on Facebook and read some of the stupid, idiotic things that you've ever seen. I don't want to call it hypocrisy. I want to call it stupidity. There's certain groups out there that demand the right to be acknowledged, which is a fair concept. But those very same people refuse to give the right to the others that they want to acknowledge to. So you can't acknowledge. I mean, how stupid can you be to want something and then not allow somebody else to have what they want? It's unbelievable. Stupidity is something that people need to get a hold of because you're stupid to think other people are stupid. Are you ready for that? Why do you think other people are dumb? Why? What is that reasoning? Why is it that people want to be dumb? Let's do this. Okay. Well, let's have some fun here. All right. Let me go ahead and pop this up. Maybe if my stupid screen. And let's just go ahead and type in stupidity. Definition of stupidity: behavior that shows a lack of good sense or judgment. Now, what the hell does that mean? Think about that. The quality of being stupid or unintelligent. I love the way the dictionary repeats itself. You're stupid, so the meaning of stupid is stupid. That's a stupid statement. the quality or the quality of being stupid is the definition of stupidity. Isn't that stupid? But think about it, the behavior that shows a lack of good sense or judgment. Now, you have people on both sides of the aisle of this political BS that's going on. Everybody can't see the goodness that's being done by the political right. Of course, I'm a Trump supporter, and I do believe that the left are stupid people, but they're not all stupid. That's what I can't understand. How can they buy into? We live in a country of capitalism. Get out there. If you want to work hard, you can make your own money. Why would you want to be stupid enough to take that away from you? Why do people want to do that? I don't. Somebody help me out here. Why do people do that? Why are people so willing to give up their intelligence for a few shekels, as they call it? Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, why don't you comment on being stupid? Not you, but that's the topic of tonight's category was I hate stupidity, so do I. Well, here's the problem with stupidity. People don't know when they're being stupid. That's the sad thing about it. In all honesty, everybody has a brain fart now and then. Everybody does something dumb, not thinking about something. And as the definition says, behavior that shows a lack of good sense or judgment. There's different classes and levels of stupidity out there. But we have to deal with it because the statistics show 25% of the population is brain dead or stupid. And they don't mean it as they're unintelligent. They just don't have good sense about them. And they do this all the time, but yet our media gives them the ability to be stupid. They tell them that it's okay to be dumb, to do dumb things. It's okay to say you're for one side and it's okay to trash another side. And they want tolerance and stuff. Our politicians are the biggest idiots around, or they think the American people are the biggest idiots around. I really do believe that. I believe 90% of our politicians in office right now truly believe they are better than the American people. The coronavirus proves that. And what I mean by that is they tell us that this is a pandemic. And now they've got people buying biosuits. Then they have people saying, look, you only got to be 3 feet away from somebody. Don't touch them. You're going to be contaminated. You're going to flip and die. And then some doctor gets out there saying, no, you're not going to die. This is the flu, for God's sake. Then they get on my case because I spread around saying I don't believe in the coronavirus. I believe it's a virus, and I believe it's out there, but I don't believe in this pandemic stuff that's going on. And they call me stupid, but yet they want me to go and buy 40 pounds of toilet paper, 40 gallons of Perel and hand gel, just so I could be safe. They actually had the stupid thought, the press did, to say everybody should stay home. Nobody go to work. No schools. In Italy, they've closed down all the sporting events. Do you know how stupid that is? to be afraid to go to a sporting event because somebody might have a virus. They have scared people into stupidity. I guess that's a good way to do it. To take somebody, let's take that Princess Cruise out there, for instance. They fly out, well, it's cruising in and it's outside San Francisco and they won't let them park because they're all quarantined. So now you're quarantined in a ship that has recirculated ventilation. Think about that. People don't understand. When you're inside a ship down deep in the middle of the rooms or whatever, that air is not a window out to the outside. That's circulated within inside. Sure, there's filters and everything else going on. But now people believe, oh my God, now it's all virus, and now they've got a contained system in there. And if one person truly does have it, then they'll spread it all over because they're stupid. And I don't mean the people, I mean the people that won't allow them to get off the ship. So now they fly out test kits to test for the coronavirus. How in the heck did they come up with a test kit so fast? And now they're going to test for it. And then they announced that some of the test kits are defective. Does this have that Obamacare website feel to it, if people remember that? They spent like 15 to 20 million dollars to develop this Obama healthcare website, and it never worked. That's how stupid people are. They allowed that to happen. But we're all sheep. We all follow the good graces. We want to be good to people. Don't get me wrong. People want to be honestly good to people. They want to help out. And they said everybody should be holding hands, kumbaya. Well, speaking of which, I guess that's gone right down the tubes, isn't it? You can't gather around the campfire now and hold hands and say, kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya, because you'll get the coronavirus. You can't do that. You got to stay inside. So just go on social media and say, kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya, all right, fine. It just drives me nuts. I heard a statement, and I'm trying to find out where it was done, but there was a show or some kind of a speech or presentation by a group of people on stage, and there was people in the audience, and there was questions being asked back and forth. And this was told to me, and I want to look it up to find it. But after this one person was doing their presentation, the moderator or the MC said, everybody in this room is now 20% stupider because of what that person said. I want to find that, because that's exactly what's happening with our society. They call it the dumbing down, and it's true. If you think about what schools are doing now, they are turning our kids into stupid people. They're the ones that are voting for Bernie Sanders, a communist. And they believe that they are actually going to get free health care. They actually believe their education will be totally paid for. They actually believe that this man will make their life so much better. That, my friend, is stupidity. Because there is nobody in this world, and I don't care who you are, can achieve those things. Nobody will do it, because there's always a cause and effect. And if you don't understand that, you're stupid. So if you're going to give all that money to all these young kids that don't want to do anything, well, where does that money come from? but they don't think about that. They try to present it now and then, the rational people saying, where's that money coming from? Well, there you go. They don't want to hear it. They're living their life in the kumbaya, singing around the campfire world. It's strange to see. I mean, there's slow people that slow book learn. And there's other people that have programs or problems such as dyslexia. I have a tongue problem right now, which means they read backwards and they got to learn, but they learn their thing. Everything we do in life has been taught to us. I don't care if you're a total mental case, you still have the ability to learn if you want to. There's a case, or many cases now, in front of the courts for innocent because of insanity, because you're too crazy to understand that you killed somebody, that kind of thing. And the problem with that to me is, are you really that bad? And if you are, why hasn't somebody did something before? Statement was made by I'm trying to think of the woman's name. It's a booklet, it's a real old one, and it says that a city or a town will race. This tornado is a good example. These people will race to save another person's life buried underneath. You see it on the video cams of the cops running up, pulling somebody from a burning car or truck or whatever, and they'll race and save them. But if somebody is hurting in other ways that has no physical outward of need, then we just let it be. I don't know if that's stupidity or we just don't know what to do. How do you take care of your fellow man that's stupid? How much of that can you put up with a dumb person? I mean, trust me, I have done some dumb things in my life. And everybody knows what the redneck joke is hey, y'all, watch this. That means the redneck's going to get himself hurt because he's stupid. I'm a redneck. I fell off the boat some time ago, too. And yes, I've had hold my beer moments myself. It's just amazing how you see on YouTube. Oh, dude, right there, just blew my whole mind out of there. You want to see stupid people, and the whole crux of this show today, talking about stupidity, watch YouTube. Bingo. And people that are stupid to do that have stupid people watching that. There's a group called Jackass, and I know a lot of people know it. Oh, that's so funny. He hit himself in the balls with a sledgehammer. That's stupid. And you have stupid people watching that. Why would you want to watch that? I mean, that was, okay, there's a movie out there called Dumb and Dumber and Dumb and Dumber 2. That's the whole idea behind that, of just plain stupidity. But the difference being is that's a movie making fun and people having fun. Jackass is actual people getting out there and hurting each other because they're stupid. I'm going, what are you people doing? I can't watch any of their stuff. I mean, it's like, why are people so dumb that they think, hey, let me jump off of this roof in a chair and see if I can land on the ground correctly. And then they break something and they go, oh my God, I broke my bone, I broke my bone. Now, let's back up. There's extenuating circumstances here. When you see the kids doing skateboards and they jumping up on and riding the rails, I don't know if that's stupid or if that's what you want. But here's the difference between the things. They are trying to achieve something. Even though I think it's stupid to take us, well, maybe it's because I'm not physically able to do what they're doing. That might be one of the things. But they're taking a skateboard, jumping up on a railing and sliding down. And if they get good enough, they will be paying a lot of money. So they have a focus of where they want to go. It's the same thing as an athlete trying to ski, wrestle, football, or whatever. They have to train and they have to learn to do certain things. Sure, if they do a bad move and slip off the railings and rack their balls on something, then they go, oh, that was stupid. Let me try it some other way. So that's understandable. But when you have somebody like Jackass taking a sledgehammer or a swinging bowling ball and hitting the other person in the nuts and thinking that's funny, no, it's not. That's stupid. And we love stupidity. It's just, maybe it makes us feel more intelligent when we see somebody doing stupid things. I have no idea, but it blows my mind when you have stupid people doing stupid things. I mean, it's like I've seen people, all right, give you an example. Stupid things can get you to a bad situation. I went to college with a friend who said, hey, y'all, watch me. And he dove off of one of the swimming holes. It was a dam. It was, I don't know, it was probably about 25, 30 feet where he dove from. And he dove head first into the pool that was below where it picks up the water or whatever. But that was only 2.5 feet. And he dove into that, trying to impress girls or being stupid. He was being a stupid guy. Cracked his neck. He was paralyzed. Stupidity can get you into big trouble. That's what happens with a lot of, I mean, let's face it. They teach in the military how not to be stupid. That to me is absolutely amazing. Because when you're in the service, if you do something stupid, you know your buddies are in harm's way then. That's why they teach you to think about what's going on. Sometimes you get yourself into a world of trouble. Other times you get yourself out of it because you're using your head. You can't be, let's get on the war thing. Why not? What the heck? I mean, Trump signed this thing with the Taliban. Do you really think being stupid? He wasn't stupid. He knew exactly what was happening. But they think that the American people are stupid enough to buy it. And all of a sudden he takes some planes and blows the crap out of them again. And they're going, oh my God, you can't do that. Well, don't be stupid then. Do what you say. Or take a sledgehammer and hit yourself in the balls like Jackass and be stupid again. So I don't know. What do you people think about stupidity? Pop in a comment or two. Tell me what you're thinking about as you got there. Stupidity is like, come on. A good sense of humor, a lack of good sense of humor, or judgment. Are we all stupid, or is the media making us stupid? Does our educational system make us stupid, or is it just dumbing down of America? I mean, my God, they blame it on McDonald's why people are stupid. They blame it on everything but a person stepping up and taking charge. When this country was developed and coming forth, you couldn't afford to be stupid. If you're out in the woods gathering food for your homestead that you're trying to build in the middle of nowhere. You can't be stupid. But if you're living in LA, living a homeless street person on the street in front of your business, and you can't say anything because the politicians say you're too stupid to control the homeless people, so just let them lie, or the drugs, or whatever is going on. Then you get somebody that's actually fighting the stupidity, and they say they're stupid. They're mental brain dead. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, man, I'm telling you. People need to smarten up a little bit about what's going on around them. I really hate to say this, but I'm sort of glad that I won't be around to see what this country will look like when the younger generation starts controlling this country. I really am sorry. They say that my generation, is destroying the planet because of climate change. They won't have anything left. At the same time, those climate change people are so stupid that when they march to protest, they trash the very area that they're marching in. So why would I be stupid enough to believe you when you can't even control your own issues with cleaning up after yourself? Think about that. The power that you have is the power to show that you're not stupid, but you have accountability for your own actions. It's your own actions that show that you're not stupid. But it's also your own actions that show you that you are stupid. And like I said before, I am not talking about brain fart moments. And yes, we have all had them. But what I'm talking about is a conscious effort to show the lack of good sense or judgment. All I can say is I do appreciate everybody joining in on me. If you have any comments, please make them. I'd love to hear from you. My name is Russell Mays, and tonight's show was, of course, is talking about stupidity. Huh. That's an easy one, too. And I was just doing it off the cuff, you know. Stupid is as stupid does, as Forrest Gump says. And he was probably a smarter man than most people because he was focused on what he was doing at the time. He might not have been wise as book smart, but he took care of business and he became somebody important. You want to be important in your life? Don't be stupid. Take care of your life and your friends and family. Think about what you're doing now. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Russell Mays. You take care now. Catch you again. Bye.